It's your lucky week. You get me 2 weeks in a row on almost no preparation. So when you don't have something prepared, what do? You pick up the hardest topic you can possibly imagine and figure you can talk about it for a long time. Kind of going to do that, but not really. Open your Bibles to Romans chapter 8, if you would. Don't just listen to me read it. You're going to need to see it because Paul writes like a lawyer. Sorry, Jeanette. He writes things that are, if you don't look at it, if you don't hear it and look at it, then hear it and look at it again, you're going to miss it. So look at Romans chapter 8, and I want to look at around verse 5. So go ahead, flip the pages. All right, Romans 8, verse 5. For those who live according to the flesh set their minds on the things of the flesh, but those who live according to the Spirit set their minds on the things of the Spirit. For to set the mind on the flesh is death, but to set the mind on the Spirit is life and peace. For the mind that is set on the flesh is hostile to God, for it does not submit to God's law. Indeed, it cannot. Those who are in the flesh cannot please God. All right, we'll go back and read that again in a second. Where's your mind tonight? Hopefully in this hour, your mind is on the Spirit. Where was your mind when you got up this morning? Where was it as you took the first coffee break? As you went to lunch? As you did the commute home? Was your mind continually after the Spirit, or around the 10:45 to 11:15 mark? Was your stomach growling, and was it starting to pull your attention to things more physical? That's okay. Our stomachs are there to make sure that we eat. That's okay. That's a natural inclination to eat. But what about the other things that pull at us? What'd you hear on the radio on the way to work this morning? Did it line your mind up to the Spirit, or did it tug a little bit more toward the world? What about what's going to be on TV tonight when you get home before you go to bed? Is it going to set you up to have a night where the Spirit is just going to be flowing through your mind and you're going to have spiritual thoughts, or is it going to pull you toward the world? Let me go back and read that verse again with those comments in mind. For those who live according to the flesh set their minds on the things of the flesh, but those who live according to the Spirit set their minds on the things of the Spirit. For to set the mind on the flesh is death, but to set the mind on the Spirit is life and peace. For the mind that is set on the flesh is hostile to God, for it does not submit to God's law. Indeed, it can't. Those who are in the flesh can't please God. So very simple thought, but very profound as well. What are you sowing in your life? Are you doing things that put your mind more toward the Spirit? Or are you allowing things that pull you away from the Spirit? And according to our lawyer friend Paul here, that makes all the difference. Because the mind with the Spirit, that's life and that's peace. That's what we all want. The mind that's on the flesh, that's death. And you can't please God from the flesh side of yourself. So give thought to that. If there's something we can do for you in a public way, if we can pray for you about anything, the elders want to do that with you. Or if there's somebody that needs to be baptized tonight, we would love to take care of that tonight. So whatever your need, please come as we stand and sing.